cover all their bases on this one. Jeremy, what's wrong with you, man?
Alex. Oh. Help. Jeremy, come on. Take it easy. Everything's okay. You're all right now.
Jeremy, can you tell us what happened?
Jen's factory. Where?
Oh, man, he's out. His pulse is weak.
Oh, man, look at this.
Oh, man, this looks pretty bad.
Let's get into the hospital right now.
I'll call for an ambulance.
Yeah, I'll go with him in case he wakes up, and maybe you can tell us what happened.
I'll follow through on that warehouse.
Listen, it's the Jensen warehouse, okay?
You know where it is?
Yeah, it's on the corner of 5th and Grove, I think. It's been abandoned for years.
All right.
The EMTs are on their way.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I need you to come with me. You hang in there, buddy. Jeremy. Jeremy. Man, what are you doing in that warehouse?
I guess that's what I needed.
Well, it suits you well. You look healthy. You look rested.
You look awful.
Oh, shows, huh?
Is it that business with Clay and Cooper?
Well, that's not helping matters, Eddie, but no, that's not really the problem. The problem is me and Ava and Jeremy.
Jeremy?
You go back a ways with Jeremy, don't you?
And then some.
Would you please tell me about him, make me understand him before I kill him?
Alex, what is going on with you?
Ava has left me. I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's going to come back. But I do know that no matter what is happening, Jeremy's up to his neck in it. He's with me.
Off?
It's like she didn't write this letter.
Are you saying Jeremy did?
No. It's Ava's handwriting, but he had something to do with this. Just like I know he has something to do with her disappearing. Now, I think he knows where she is, but I can't get him to open up.
Alex, Charles said you and Ava were having problems, but I had no idea it was this
Do
bad.
me a favor, will you?
Name it.
Don't do what everybody else in this town is doing.
Which is?
Defending this jerk. Defending this saint. This man who couldn't possibly do something like this. Who couldn't possibly change overnight like this. This man is just like... I'm okay. Come on, crap.
Alex, to tell you the truth, I was starting to wonder about Jeremy myself right before I went to Washington.
You're kidding me.
Something has changed. I mean, I noticed it right before I went in for the transplant. You know, he just sort of, I don't know, distanced himself from me, from Frankie. He stopped by the hospital a couple of times, and he said all the right things, but it was like kind of a wall.
Exactly. Like a wall.
I mean, I asked him to get in touch with a couple of our friends in Pine Valley, let them know that I was all right. He never did that. I chalked it up to his being busy, but still...
Busy. He's a busy little bee these days.
You know, while I was in Washington, he never called once. He didn't stop by here either. I assumed that he would help Charles keep an eye on Frankie, but all he did was overwork him. I mean, whenever Frankie's not at school, he's at that agency, which is not what I assumed interning was supposed to be.
Right. Well, did you ever talk to him about it?
I tried reaching him. I never could.
Busy.
You know, I don't know. Something is definitely wrong.
God. Thank God I'm talking to you.
I mean, Alex, I know that Jeremy is acting strangely, but what or what it means, I just have no idea. That's the end of round one with the chicken. I'll be right back.
Can I use your phone?
Yeah, just leave a report on the tape.
Hi, this is Alex Mack. Please leave a message. If this is an emergency, I can be reached at 555-6103. Honey, are you there? Eva, you there? I'm over at Angie's. That number's 555-4576. And so if you get in or you call me from this message, call me over here. I should be here. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. If I'm not here, I'll definitely be on my way home, okay? Sweetie, I miss you a lot. And I love you very, very, very much. Stop. Well, thank you for everything.
Oh, Alex, I haven't done anything.
Oh, yes, you have. You made it look like that I'm not crazy and that I'm on the right track.
You know, Alex, just don't do anything crazy.
I promise you I won't kill him.
Oh, well, that's a load off my mind.
I gotta do something. I can't just sit around and wait.
You said the same thing when Ava was in that coma.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much I could do then either.
Well, you did, a lot.
I prayed.
And you talked to her. I remember you sitting at her bedside and talking. She didn't answer, but, Alex, there was so much love there. And so much love going out to her. She woke up.
She woke up. I can't take credit for that.
Oh, I think you can. I'm a doctor, and I don't put much stock in miracles. And I know just how long Ava was in that coma. I mean, they'd just about given up hope.
Right. My little butterback.
Yours, hers to you. Look, don't quote me to the AMA, but I truly believe that.
Well, I won't tell him if you won't.
That love brought her back once before. It'll bring her back again.
You're the doc.
Oh, you bet your bads I am.
Thank you.
See you again. What's new?
Well, last year was a storm. This way, they'll be there when we need it. How are the kids?
Oh, they're all right. Sandy's teaching Alexis how to play mahjong.
Family. Come on, let's go. On the porch, right?
Okay.
On the porch.
Remember last Christmas when Ava and I were putting up the Christmas tree lights?
Yes,
and she
Alex,
came-
and that is where she should be now.
Well, I know that, kid.
I am telling you, there is something wrong here. It's not like Ava to stay away from her family for this long. Time for what, Alex?
Time to, I don't know, time to think, time to work on our problems, I guess, I don't know.
Alex, she has been gone too long.
I know, Kate.
I mean, not to be in contact with her family, especially the children.
Well, she did get to see the kids when she came to pack her bag.
Yeah, tell me about it. And she said she would tuck Sandy in, and she didn't. That is not like Ava.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I think there's something funny going on
No,
here.
Kate, there's nothing funny. You know, I thought the same thing, but... Kate, you weren't there. You didn't see her face. I mean, she was angry at me.
Alex, I have seen her face before. She loves you so much.
Well, things seem to have changed.
No, not that much. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that you were sitting beside her bed and she came out of a coma because of you and your love for her. And then when you two got married again, I have never seen my honey girl so full of love.
Nobody forced her to leave, Kate. Nobody held a gun to her head.
I hope not, Alex. I hope not. But look, let's face it. You and I both know, at the very least, Ava would have called me by now.
Delivered.
Voila. And the attorneys picked these up this afternoon. Funds will be released tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
I'm not exactly sure.
Do you think it would be possible to have it first thing in the morning?
What's your hurry?
I have another investment lined up. I have to act on it as soon as possible.
I'll see what we can do.
Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Alden.
Burnell's is all yours, Alex.
You're here to kick me out?
Now that you mention it.
Congratulations. Tell Ava for me. But don't tell me you haven't heard from her yet.
Well, now, that's none of your damn business.
Well, you used to think it was. As a matter of fact, I think you accused me of being responsible for her leaving.
Well, maybe I was wrong.
Sorry. Is that an apology?
Let me ask you a question. Why are you still bailing out of Burnell's?
The Cabot's offer was very lucrative, as you very well know.
But if the whole point of this whole exercise was to prove to me that you weren't after Ava, Ava left town, it would be a moot point now.
Because the deal was already in progress.
You could have turned it down. You didn't have to take him to the cleaners.
Taking him to the cleaner. It's a done deal. There's nothing I can do about it.
You give the money back.
Why would I want to do that?
You know, Jeremy, you're acting as if you're cash poor. We both know you have more money than you know what to do with.
If you'll excuse me, I have things to do.
No. I just
Get
like
your
to...
damn heads off.
Jeremy, then the not-so-nice Jeremy. I'll tell you one thing I do know, though. You are not the Jeremy that I know. I'll answer my wife's phone, thank you. Burnell's. Alex Masters speaking.
Alex, glad I found you. Yeah, I called the station and told me to try you there, so...
What's up?
Donald Lee and I are at Dunellen. We're visiting Curtis.
Yeah.
And he told us something about Jeremy, actually. It has kind of a theory, see.
What is it?
He thinks Jeremy might have a twin.
Really? Well, now, isn't that interesting?
Well,
Okay, so did you see Curtis?
yeah, I saw him.
How was he?
They've got him on a lot of drugs.
Did he say anything about Jeremy being a twin?
No, he didn't say anything about a twin. He did say that Jeremy was possessed and that I should perform an exorcism.
Well, if Jeremy were a twin, I mean, it would clear up a lot of things.
Yeah, probably. You know, when you called me last night and told me about this, Jeremy was standing in a room with me.
Yeah?
Well, as I was watching him, I started to think, I don't know, Curtis might be onto something.
Truckly that it started to make sense.
No, I didn't say that. I said that it started me thinking.
Why? What happened?
Well, right before you called, Jeremy and Cabot were at Burnell's. They were kind of finalizing that Burnell's deal, and I got the distinct impression Jeremy was really pushing Cabot hard for some cash, quick cash.
That does not sound like Jeremy.
No, it doesn't. And when I quizzed him on that, he went ballistic on me.
Oh, that doesn't sound like him either.
No, and at that very moment, I felt like I was talking to a totally different person.
Did he say anything about Ava?
Oh, yeah. He said he was worried about Ava, but I got the sneaky feeling he wasn't worried about Ava. It was like he was laughing up his sleeve that he knew something about Ava that I didn't know.
Well, and maybe he does.
And then maybe he doesn't. Look, he did not sweep her off her feet and take her away. I know that for a fact.
How?
Because when she disappeared, she came back to the house, packed her bags. She was alone. I know that. Stacy saw her.
But what? What if she had some kind of... He had, like, an influence over her. He...
Oh, you mean like what Curtis says, a demonic possession?
Alex.
Sorry. I don't mean to be sarcastic. Hell, guys, I don't know. I'm ready to believe anything at this point.
Oh, Alex, I know this thing about Jeremy being a twin. It sounds so far-fetched, but, I mean, maybe it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
I know it's easier said than done.
It is easier said. Wait a minute. I think I know where to start. Chase that.
Don't mention it.
Kevin, I hate to ask anybody to lie for me. It's just that I just needed to stall for time so I could check some things out.
Of course, I just hope that Jeremy is...
No. I'm sure it'll all check out. That's why I didn't really go into detail with you about it.
There's no need. I trust you, Alex. You know that.
Thank you, Cabot.
Well, I'll go along and see Cooper now.
How's he holding up?
As well as could be expected. It's such a mess, poor boy.
Look, just please tell him that I'm doing everything I possibly can, okay?
I will indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. What's up? You still got any friends left over at FBI?
Could be. Why? What's it to you?
I need some information.
On?
Jeremy Hunter, the early years.
How early?
Conception?
Fine men around.
You're dragging Charles in on this?
Listen, will you stop apologizing? You are sort of a friend, you know?
Angie. Am I crazy?
Of course not. It's just that it's all so...
Crazy.
You mean that Jeremy had a twin no one ever knew about?
I know, and he's running around pretending like he's Jeremy. Yeah, I know it's thin. But I've got to check on it. I got to figure out what the truth is.
Okay, Mac. Thanks a lot, man.
Was that your FBI friend?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, he found out everything he could. Jeremy's parents are both dead, and the grammar school he went to was turned into a nursing home years ago.
But the birth files.
Well, they do exist. He was born in a hospital near Quebec.
Yeah? And?
He was an only child, Alex. Alex, you're not wasting our...
This was a big waste of time.
Now, look, Alex, you're not wasting our time.
I'm pretty pathetic, aren't I?
Alex, we both agreed Jeremy's changed. I don't blame you for trying to find a reason.
I guess this just wasn't it.
Yeah. God,
What?
I just keep remembering the story Donnelly told me. When she was taking that art therapy session with Jeremy,
Yeah?
one day he brought in a painting, and as he was unwrapping it, this sketch fell out onto the floor. It was a drawing of twins. And when everybody saw it, he got all upset, and he tried to burn it, tried to throw it in the fireplace. Now, don't you think that's a little...
Just a little strange, yeah. But it wouldn't hold up in court.
Yeah, but wait, hang on. Now, I talked to Curtis, and he said that he found a photo in Jeremy's safe or lockbox or something. It was a photo of twin boys.
Boys, Alex, not babies. Jeremy would remember him. I mean, if this brother existed, don't you think Jeremy would have said something? But I've known him for years. He never once mentioned it.
You can't argue with those hospital records, man.
Yeah.
Look, Alex. Look, I know how bad you feel about Ava leaving. I mean, you gotta be pretty broken up, but you gotta...
No, it's not that. Guys, I'm beginning to get a creepy feeling here that maybe Diana Lee might be right. Maybe Ava really hasn't left. And if she has left, she didn't really leave in her own free will.
Okay, let's say Jeremy did have something to do with this. But you still have to accept one fact.
What?
There are no identical twins.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We called the station and they said you were here.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I think something might be right for a change.
Diana Lee to thank for that.
Those are Jeremy's. He showed me one.
Right, and it's not just one. You have to see all 5 together.
Pat, you can spring 2 cars, can't you? I want Jeremy Hunter watched. I'll explain it to you once I get back down. Please do this for me. All right. I owe you big time. Thanks. All right.
This is from the archives in Jeremy Hunter's hometown. Mr. Hunter's yearbook.
Okay, there he is. Jeremy Hunter. Oh, my God.
Gilbert Hunter.
French-Canadian. It's probably Gilbert.
Gilbert Gerbil. That's a twin.
I guess this proves that I'm not crazy.
And the band played on.
Okay. There's Jeremy Hunter.
Just Jeremy.
Dante.
No, I didn't see Dante.
The day you thought you saw Dante.
No, I didn't think I saw Dante. I mean, not that time. I was getting better, and then I saw Jeremy in the hallway, and he grabbed me by the throat, and he pulled me aside.
Curtis, Jeremy was in bed.
No,
You're talking about when you attacked him.
I didn't attack him.
What are you talking about? I was there. You admitted it.
Will you listen to me for a second? He made me say that, just like he made me say the stuff about Dante.
What?
He threatened me. He forced me to say those things.
He was unconscious. I was there, Curtis.
All right. It was Jeremy in the bed.
Now, see, he can't be in 2 places at one time.
No, because it wasn't Jeremy. It was his brother that grabbed me in the hallway. Look, Alex, I have had a bizarre year, to say the least, but this is not some sort of hallucination on my part. Jeremy's brother is alive, and he's here in Corinth.
All right, now listen. If what you're saying is true, that Jeremy or Gilbert was in that hospital.
He was.
You'll find that Ava has been seeing him for over a month.
Yeah, right away.
For stake. And if he doesn't issue a warrant, we're going to go in without one.
Yeah. Look, maybe we can talk to the owner. You got a name?
It's Jeremy Hunter.
I swear I'll shoot you.
Oh, my God, Alex.
You must be Gilbert.
You must be more intelligent than I gave you credit for. Congratulations, Detective Masters.
Is it Jeremy? What'd you do to him?
He knocked him out.
Ava, don't get... Drop that gun, or I swear to God in heaven, I will kill you.
You mean your wife gets a bullet of her own? Let her go. Oh, well, well, well. Where did I hear that before? Well, of course, you said it. Get away from her. That's what you said when you tried to corner me with Cabot Holden's offer. Remember, Alex? Wanted me to sell my shares in Burnell's?
I'm warning you.
You wanted to prove that I had feelings for your wife. Well, now's your turn. You're gonna have to prove that you love your wife. You wanted to prove I had feelings for Ava. Well, now's your turn. You're gonna have to prove you love her. All right, you get out of here. Out! We're not going anywhere. This is between me and Masters.
Sing to Ava. She knows I love her.
Well, then you will want to keep her alive, don't you? If you do that, you follow the rules. Get those two bozos out of here. Now. I told you.
I don't think we have a choice.
What about Jeremy?
He's sick. He needs help.
Just leave him.
Please, he could die.
All right. You can take him out under two conditions. One, you leave right now. Two, tell those cops outside to stay the hell away from here.
And three, Ava goes free.
No way. That's my offer. Take it or leave it.
Look, we can offer you a deal.
I'm the one who's calling the shots here, quite literally.
Charles, come on, man. Just do what he says.
Stall him.
Don't forget the rules, or Ava loses.
Oh, that girl loves me. Damn it.
Be quiet.
Alex, I love you.
Quiet.
I love you. I would never leave you or the kids for anything in the world. You know that, don't you?
I know that, Ava. Deep down inside, I've always known that.
I've thought about you every minute of every day that I've been here.
I told you to shut up. You shut up.
What's the matter with you? Can't you bear to hear the truth?
Try to think. Would you mind?
What do you have to think about?
Away out of here.
There's no way out of here. Don't you get that?
Maybe not for you.
Not for you. All right, now look. You wanted me one-on-one. You got me one-on-one. But that's all you're going to get. You've lost everything.
That's what I ask here.
You don't have me. You'll never have me.
You're not going to shoot her.
Push me.
I thought you cared for her.
I do. Quite frankly, I care about myself a little bit more.
Well, that's a hell of an attitude.
Well, you didn't grow up alone. The life you deserve taken away from you. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. Fighting my time to get it back.
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. You took over someone else's life.
Yes. It was so easy to step into Jeremy's life. It took me years to find him. Finally read an article in the papers how he saved your life, Ava.
Talking about Florida?
Yeah. Quite a story. He must have loved you quite a bit, huh? I can't understand why.
You've been watching Jeremy ever since?
Only a few months ago when I came to Corinth. When I studied his life to the last detail. What a wonderful life he's had.
Well, maybe Jeremy hasn't had all that easy of an life.
Easier life than mine, I can tell you that. The plan was simple enough. I was going to hit and run with all the money. But damn, why did you have to come in the picture? Huh? Why did I have to fall in love with you?
Why don't you let her go then?
No. No, because you see, I have a different plan now.
I have to move on, and so do you, Alex.
What are you getting at?
Even if I gave Ava up.
Things will never be the same between you two. She'll never love you the same way she used to.
That's not true, Alex. Don't believe him.
We got close. Very close.
Did you touch her?
Did I touch her? No. Did she touch me? Oh, yeah.
No! That's not the way it
They
was.
weren't there.
No!
You can deny it as much as you want. We have something. You see, Alex, I'm doing you a favor by taking her away from you.
You're not going to take her anywhere.
Then she dies.
He won't do it. Alex, you said it yourself. He won't do it.
Well, Alex, will I?
No.
Won't I? What do you think, huh? Coins up in the air. What will it be? Heads or tails? Huh? Roll your eyes! All right. All right.
All right. Let's make a deal. Let her go. And you can take me.
What would I want to do with you? Away from the door. Away slowly.
That's it.
That's it.
Stay there.
Alex, I love you. Honey, I love you.
All right. Very nice, but time's up.
I'll be okay.
You're not going to get away.
Watch me.
Shazam, it's me, Jerry. Give yourself up. It's over. You know it. You can't run. Because you're king. You're a different man. You can't run from that, you bet. You can't run from yourself.
I don't know what else to say. Well, let's try a prayer.
You're the SWAT team. No one fires, and no one follows me. If I die, she dies too.
This is Alex. Hold your fire.
Good boy.
He tried everything to make her life comfortable. He bought a special mattress. He bought linen.
Right. She looked real comfortable when you had that... Sorry. When Gilbert had the gun to her head. And I'm sure she was very comfortable when he shoved her in the car and drove off with her, too.
Come on, take it easy, take it easy.
Listen, if they were in an identified car, it shouldn't be too hard to track them down.
We found the car. It was abandoned. I've been driving around all night long. Now, you just spent a long time with him. Did he give you any clue at all as to where he might go?
No. No, except he said that he would make an anonymous call if he'd get far away enough. But would he have done that? I don't know.
You mean he had no plan at all?
The plan is simple enough. Take over my identity, get hold of my money, torture me, and then disappear.
But his plans changed.
Well, he got involved with the agency, with Bernals, with my friends.
And with Ava.
It was totally one-sided.
You're his brother. You're twins, for God's sake. Don't twins have some sort of connection?
Alex, I haven't seen my brother since I was 6.
But you just spent several weeks with him in a warehouse. I mean, you should have some idea what he's thinking, how his mind works.
Very good.
All right, then, what is he thinking right now?
Probably he doesn't want to get caught, I suppose.
Well, when he's frustrated, when he doesn't get what he wants, how does he respond
I
to
don't
that?
know, Alex.
Does he just let it go, or does he exact some sort of revenge?
Alex.
What have you done to her?
Alex, stop it!
Come on, this is not Gilbert, this is Jeremy. Look, what about the border?
And no one's seen that.
I'm afraid not.
This isn't right.
I know.
No, it doesn't feel right. The Gilbert has sent us on a wild goose chase. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, think about it. Why would he cross the border into Canada again?
Because he's not a rational man.
He was raised here. He knows the area, feels safe here.
Why would he feel safe here? You said yourself that he had a bad childhood here, that his mother was pretty scary.
Then his last friend was not his mother.
Well, whatever you call her, she raised him, right?
Did a hell of a job, too. Look, Chief, can you boys run down to Niece Nostrand's address here in Quebec?
Of course, but I thought you said she was dead.
Yeah, she is, but there's a chance that Gilbert may be hiding out in her old residence.
You're grasping at straws, Charles.
Yeah, just bear with me, Alex. Look, you can probably get her address from the children's hospital where she used to work.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. It would be ironic, wouldn't it?
What would?
If we nailed Gilbert because he was drawn back to the place he felt the safest.
Whatever reason, as long as we nail it. The past 24 hours, all we've had in our system is caffeine and sugar. That's all we need.
Quite a house your parents had there, Jeremy.
That was no house. That was a mansion.
Yeah, well,
Must have been a step down for him to go from that to a one-bedroom apartment.
I was thinking, why would Gilbert go back to Denita's house when he's got nothing but bad memories there?
Yeah.
because she was the only family he had after. Well, after.
Yeah, guess so.
Lazarus walks.
I never thought I would see you again. Anything if I didn't think that the cancer was...
Denise Nostrand.
But I thought...
Remission. You wish I had died, don't you, Gilbert?
I'm Jeremy. His twin brother.
I have to go.
No, Mrs. Nostrand, no. I'm afraid we know the whole story.
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But if you cooperate with us, I'm sure it'll go a lot easier on you.
Tell me about him. The boy you raised?
He was an angel. He was so clean, so tidy. I like things tidy. He always put his toys away. He never made a mess. He was a good boy.
A real son. He passed away.
Gilbert was messy. Very, very messy. He had to be punished.
Just before you call.
Did you find anything in Quebec?
Yeah, dead ends. We checked out the house where the two boys were raised and talked to the woman who raised Gilbert and kidnapped him, but we found nothing. What did you want to see me about?
Well, I thought that you would want to know that Gilbert called me.
Tell me where she is, or I swear I'll kill you.
No.
Back up, Alex. Come on. Tell me where she is.
Alex, we talked on the phone, remember?
How do you know that?
You told me you were coming here to nab Gilbert. I said I wanted to come. We had an argument. You told me, where can I reach you? And I said I'd be at full moon with Gwyneth. Now, how would I know that if I was Gilbert?
What are you doing here?
I couldn't stay home. I wanted to make sure that Ava was all right and Gilbert would be caught. I'm sorry I shouldn't have come.
Let him go.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I understand you would think I'm Gilbert.
God! Where is he?
He said he'd be here at 7 o'clock. It's after 8. Where the hell is he? I swear I want to kill him.
She's out there, Charles. She's cold, she's scared, she's hungry.
Gilbert's not going to let Ava starve.
Oh, you don't know what he's capable of.
We're going to find Ava.
You gotta believe that. I want to, Charles. I want to, but I can't.
Gilbert's not coming, is he?
Doesn't look like it.
This is all a setup. How did we fall into this?
Because we didn't think he was that slick.
We put all of our men in one place. And here we are. And he has the run of Corinth. There's nothing to talk about. I can feel him, you know that?
Alex, what you need to do is just calm down and try and think straight.
We were that close to nailing him. I mean, it was so simple. All Tess has to do is show up, make the drop, and then he turns Ava over.
And he never showed up.
No. He's playing games. And Ava's one of his cards. And he's going to discard her.
Alex, listen, he won't do anything to hurt her.
You don't know that,
Listen,
Angie.
according to Jeremy, Gilbert cares very much for Ava.
You make it sound like this guy's got a heart.
Well, everybody has a heart.
Oh, yeah, he's got a heart. It's twisted. Did I tell you that I talked to the woman who raised him?
Charles told me.
Oh, talk about a cold one. She could give you frostbite just by being in the same room.
Charles got the idea that there must have been some abuse.
Oh, yeah, big time. She was talking about him like he was a bug that she was stepping on to kill but couldn't.
Awful.
Yeah. You know, what scares me is that he really does care about Ava.
What do you mean?
Think about it. That makes him even more dangerous to her. I haven't felt this good in years.
Look, I know it's got to be hard, but you have to have a little faith.
Yeah. Like when Ava was in a coma in the hospital.
Well, look what happened.
It's true.
Alex, it's out of your hands. You just have to let go.
No, I'm not letting go. I'm a cop, Angie. This is what I do.
And you're doing it.
Yeah, well, I could be doing more.
Like what?
I don't know. God, that's my problem.
Alex, you're going to catch him. It may take some time, but listen, between you and Charles, Gilbert doesn't stand a chance.
Right. We're going to catch him. So, you don't have to sit out here and babysit me in the woods. Why don't you just go on back? I'm sure you have things to do. In fact, I hear somebody throwing away your car.
What? Listen, actually, I do have to get to the hospital. Why don't you come on and I'll watch you?
No, I'm going to stay out here for a while.
And do what? Think yourself crazy?
Angie, I got some things that I have to think about.
Like what?
Things, Angie, just some things, okay?
Alex, what are you going to do?
We tried to talk him out once before, and that didn't work.
Well, what are you going to do? Shoot him?
If I get a clean shot.
Time to wake up, sweetie.
Alex?
That's right. That's me.
I know. I can't stop thinking about her either.
I can't get into this Christmas thing without Ava.
Alex, you just have to keep praying.
I was looking at this angel and myself. Sure hope Ava's got an angel with her. I would even settle for your brother, Harry.
Hey, come on, guys. Daddy, look what we got.
Ooh, a comic book. All right. What'd you get, sweetheart? Oh, yeah.
Okay, just don't go past the fountain, okay? JJ, can you keep your eye on everybody for me?
I have to. I think really.
JJ, hey, look here. There you go. Will that cover your babysitting fee?
Huh?
No problem. All right, Dad. Okay, what's your total, sir?
Hold that there.
$5. That's pretty steep. You didn't have to do that.
Beats us going out there, don't you think?
Or them staying in here. This is a Christmas party, isn't it? It's not a circus, right?
I don't know. Cooper and Debbie, they seem to have their own sideshow going. Are you still in bed?
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to get out.
You're going to have to at least sit up so you can have these strawberries.
Alex, they're beautiful. Where did you get them?
I had to fly all the way to Pango Pango to get those.
Pango Pango. Where's that?
It's right next door to Bora Bora.
Oh. Alex,
Hmm.
is it Christmas?
Yes, it is. And you're home with us now.
I had this awful dream that I would never see you again.
That's over now. And you're home with me and the kids. And we'll never be apart again. Lennox, you read my mind. Have you seen the kids?
Yes, I believe they're outside playing hide.
No. Okay, good.
I'm sorry that you're leaving suddenly, sir.
It's a little hard to get me.
Alex, come on, man, we got trouble. I'm sorry that you're leaving us. Come on, we got trouble.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What's wrong?
Gilbert's been here. What? He broke through the window and stole some cash.
Keep everybody here. I'll call the gate and shut it down. Yeah. Shut the gate down. Don't let anybody out. I don't care who they say they are.
I'll call the office and set up the roadblocks, but...
No, I already did that. I have a sneaky feeling that it's too late.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. Gilbert's been gone for 10 minutes. By now, he could have gone all the way to...
No, I don't think he got on the interstate. I think he's on a back road. Didn't you say that Clay actually saw him?
Yeah.
Well, where is he? And where is everybody else?
Take it easy, Alex. Cabot took most of the guests to the library. Maybe Clay's there. I'll check. Relax.
Into my room, and then he was standing there. He had a gun. He wanted money. I gave it to him.
Did you try to stop him?
Yes. He yanked me out of his chair.
Well, what time exactly did this happen?
Did I mention that he took my watch? What time? I don't know.
What was he wearing?
Wearing? I don't know what he was wearing. What?
I didn't see him.
Come on, Clay. We don't have a lot of time.
All right. I'm trying to remember.
Well, I mean, was he dressed for winter? Was he wearing a coat, a hat?
No hat. He could have been wearing a jacket. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
What? Think!
There was a gun pointed at my head. Should I have been taking notes, Alex?
All right, what did he say?
He said he wanted more money.
I mean, did he indicate where he might go?
Yeah, he drew me a map and left it on my dresser.
This isn't funny, Clay!
No, it's not funny at all.
Can I just talk to you for a few minutes?
I'll be right back. What is it?
Will you count 10?
Look, Angie, he was here. He was in the house, and he came out right underneath our noses.
Alex, I know that, but Gilbert is the criminal, not Clay. You will catch him.
Yes, I will catch him. And there won't be a lot to put in jail once I do.
Missing.
Stacy, I don't have time
No,
for
you
this.
don't understand. I think Gilbert may have taken it.
Hold on for a second. What's the license number?
980SF. It's a brown four-door sedan.
What's the year?
92.
All right, look, we have some new information. We have a stolen car, 980 Sam Frank.
2 minutes earlier.
Oh.
I just assumed it was you, Mrs. Ford.
Hey, did you guys find Sandy?
Sandy? I thought you were watching him, JJ.
Yeah, I looked all over the parking lot and everything.
The parking lot?
They were playing hide and seek out there.
You sure this is where she was parked?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm pretty sure. Brown sedan.
That's right.
But I want to know where he got the keys.
We keep all the keys on a pegboard right outside the house. He must have lifted it.
Oh.
What do you got?
Sandy's comic book. He's got my son. I got a better idea. Why don't we just fax him? Say, we give up, you win, congratulations.
Okay. I mean, he's got my wife, now he's got my son.
Alex.
Why don't I just put a sign on my daughter's name saying, take me next?
Alex, I know how you must.
No, you don't.
So I'm not gonna call you on this, but I'm not gonna take much more of this either, okay? Now, this is Ken Maxwell from the FBI. He's been assigned to the case.
I'm sorry, Mr. Masters, but we'll do everything we can.
Don't be sorry.
Alex.
This isn't a charity case.
Alex.
All right, fine. You're on the case, then be on the case. Don't just stand there staring at me. Alex, get out of the way, Charles.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go find my wife and my son.
Just calm down, Alex. Just get out of my way, Charles.
You're not going anywhere like this.
How do you expect me to be?
Damn angry.
Well, then I live up to your
But
expectations,
running around like
don't
a
I?
crazy man's not gonna help.
My son is in the car with
Now,
a crazy man.
Listen to me. And we've made every call that we need to make.
Oh, he's long gone. You know
From
he is,
here,
Charles.
yeah. But we got a big net. We're gonna catch him.
We should have never let him out of this house to begin with.
Angie, please, not right now.
Alex, listen to me, please, just for a minute, okay?
What is it?
I remember what you went through the night Ava was taken, and I can imagine what you're going through right now. But do you know that making yourself sick is not going to be good for anyone?
Daddy!
Oh, hey, sweetheart, come here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey. It's kind of late for you, isn't it? I mean, shouldn't you be in bed?
I'm not tired.
You're not tired. Well, tell you what, I'm not going to be able to take you home tonight, so I called Grandma Kate, and she's going to come by and pick you up, and you're going to spend the night with her. You have fun at Grandma's, don't you?
Where's Sandy?
Sandy? Well, Sandy isn't here right now. But, hey, look, there's Grandma now. Go give her a big hug.
Alex.
Pat, I apologize. I was out of line. I won't do it again. I promise.
Alex, I'm sorry about what you're going through, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you off the case.
You are kidding me, right?
Sorry.
No, Pat, come on now. Gilbert has almost my entire family
That's
here.
exactly why I'm taking you off the
Pat,
case.
come on now.
Alex, you've already made this way too personal.
Of course I made it personal, because it is personal.
Alex, you are a good cop. And as a good cop, I know you would do exactly what I'm doing. The more involved a cop gets, the more mistakes he's liable to make.
The only mistake I'm making is standing here listening to this when I should be out looking for my family.
Alex, I'm doing this for your own good.
Good? What good? Good for Ava? Good for Sandy?
This is not a suggestion, Alex. This is an order. You are off the case.
No, come on.
This is it. Period. End of discussion.
Pat, come on, Pat. Charles, talk to him.
Alex, come here.
No. Angie, I don't want to talk about this right now.
No.
I don't know. I don't want to lecture.
This is not a lecture, it's a story.
I don't want a story.
It's a story that I think you should hear. Now, sit down. This is a story about a cop. His name was Jesse, and I was married to him for a while. He was a good cop, Alex. He really cared, and sometimes he cared too much, and there was nothing that I could do about it. Jesse would say, the more I care, the harder I have to fight, right?
And that didn't make sense to you?
Well, I could see that it made sense to him. Anyway, finally, yes, I did back off because I didn't have any other choice. And then one time, something went wrong. I won't go into details, but someone was almost killed. And it was one of the good guys. And Jesse blamed himself. He wanted to resign. Now, I talked him out of it, but, Alex, it was the last time that I had to talk to him about getting too close to a case. He became his own watchdog.
Alex, can you spare a minute?
Look, Clay, I really don't
No, listen. This is not about Gilbert. It's about you.
Talk to. Well, old friend?
Friends we're not, but we were close.
That was a long time ago.
So close that you managed to become me.
Oh, I see where this is going. Look, I don't have time
Listen to me,
listen
Alex.
to this.
It's very difficult to take over another person's life, you have to watch them very closely, study them, get to know them inside out, just like you got to know me.
Clay.
Just like Gilbert must have gotten to know Jeremy in order to pull off what he did. You following me?
Go on.
If you were just an ordinary cop on the beat, I would say stay out of this. It's too personal. But if anyone can get under Gilbert's skin and figure out how he works, it's you.
Find this rather odd, getting encouragement from you.
Don't worry, I won't make a habit of it.
Are you sure you don't have any ulterior motives here?
Like what?
Like maybe I stay on the case, screw up, and get my head blown off?
It's a possibility. Alex, stay with this case. Whether you're on it officially or not.
Alex,
I know, Kate.
when is it going to stop?
When I stop it.
Now listen, you heard Graham.
I
He
want
was
you to
right.
watch this little girl very
Alex,
closely.
Please.
I don't want to lose her, too.
I don't want to lose you.
You won't.
Alex?
All right, sweetie.
Hi.
Now, you're going to stay with Grandma, okay?
Where are you going?
Okay, sweetie. Now, I want you to mind Grandma, okay? Do everything that she tells you. And I'm going to be gone for just a little while. I'll be back real soon. And when I come back, I'm going to be bringing Mommy and Sandy with me.
I miss Mommy.
I know you do, sweetheart. I do, too. I love you. Going over there to Grandma.
Much time as you need, Mr. Matthews.
Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Nussrein.
What do you want now?
I'd like to talk with you.
Came all the way to Quebec to talk?
Mrs. Nussrein.
To the terrible woman who kidnapped Gilbert, who is about to be sent to prison?
Mrs. Nussrein. I've talked to the police, and I told them that you were cooperating with me. I'm sure they're going to take that into account.
I'm not a terrible woman, Mr. Masters. I have never hurt anyone.
Mrs. Nussrein, I'm not here to accuse you. I'm not here to make trouble for you. I'm here because I need your help.
Gilbert has done something bad again, hasn't he?
Was at the party. Gilbert somehow got onto the property, stole some money, stole a car, and my son was in the back of that car, and he drove off with him.
Why doesn't this surprise me?
He now has my wife and my child, and I have to find them.
He was bad from the beginning.
Now, when he was living with you, he was 6.
And I tried to make allowances. I felt sorry for him. His parents giving him away like that.
Well, his parents didn't really give him away, now did they?
No one believes it. But it's true. They just gave up on him. At first, I didn't understand either. I mean, he was such a handsome little boy and so nice. But after a time, I came to see why the hunters didn't want him.
Why?
He was damaged.
You mean the fall?
No. I'm not talking about his body. A body can heal. And I took very good care of him. I was a nurse, you know.
Yes, I know that.
Damage went much deeper than that. His mind. I tried to help Mr. Masters. But I gave him all the love I could find, all the affection. But he never, ever returned it. He just couldn't. There was something so cold in him. I didn't have a lot of money, but I always saw that he was dressed well. I gave him all the toys I could afford. And it was never enough. One Christmas, I saved up and I gave him a bicycle. And when I showed it to him, he just looked at it and he said, "That's not the one I want." And he walked away from me. So, I began to realize I would never get through to him. I finally just gave up. I've heard people say that some children are just born bad, and I never believed it. No. I believed that love could heal any child. Gilbert is living proof it can't.
Mrs. Nostra, do you have any idea where Gilbert would be?
He was always running away.
Well, is there any one particular place that he would always run away to?
When he got older, sometimes he'd go as far as Delaware.
Delaware?
Yes. His parents had a vacation house there.
Well, if he went back to his parents, they would have taken him back.
He never went inside. He would get as far as Delaware, and then he would just stare at the house. He hated them, you know.
Mrs. Nostra, I'm not a psychiatrist, but it sounds more like to me he missed them.
Then why didn't he go inside?
Where in Delaware?
Somewhere outside of Dover.
Thank you, Mrs. Nostra.
You won't find it, Mr. Masters. It isn't there anymore. It burned down. I read about it in the newspapers.
When did this happen?
Oh, I'm not sure of the exact year. Gilbert was about 12. It was around this time of year, Christmas. The hunters were lucky. They were in church. Otherwise, they might have died.
Did they find out why it happened?
No. That was the Christmas that I gave Gilbert the bicycle. The Christmas that he ran away.
Are you saying that Gilbert burned that house down?
I'm not certain of anything, Mr. Masters. I wasn't there. But I know this. Gilbert was.
Nostrand, are you saying that Gilbert burned his parents' house down?
I'm not certain of anything, Mr. Masters. I wasn't there. But I do know this. Gilbert was, and he was angry. And when Gilbert is angry, well, when he gets angry, he does bad things. Once he stole a neighbor boy's sled and he chopped it into pieces.
Because the boy made him angry?
Oh, the boy didn't do anything. It's just Gilbert's way. He sees something he wants that someone else has, and he takes it and destroys it.
Do you really think that Gilbert is capable of...
Gilbert is capable of anything.
But he cares about Ava. I mean, he wouldn't... My boy. He's just a boy. He's a child.
We are talking about a man who tried to kill his own parents. Oh, Mr. Masters, I wish I could say what you want to hear. That everything is okay, that Gilbert is just a little messed up and he would never do any harm to your family. I can't say that to you because it isn't true. And now you say that he cares about your wife. That's the most frightening.
Why?
Because now she has the power to hurt him. He's very sensitive, a word, a glance. And when Gilbert gets hurt, Gilbert gets even.
I gotta find my family. I don't have any backup.
Mr. Masters, you're here doing this alone?
Where do you think he is?
You didn't answer my question. Why are you here alone?
I can find my family faster on my own.
Oh, yes, you don't want to get all mixed up with them.
I'm just doing what I have to do, Mrs.
And when you find him...
What?
Will you do what you have to do?
Please. Do you have any idea where he might be?
How do I know?
You know because you raised him. I mean, you would know. Thank you, Mrs. Oster.
Dust to dust. Ashes to ashes.
Excuse me?
I was just thinking about that old country home that the Hunters used to have. Delaware. It's very lovely this time of year.
Is that where you think he is?
It's outside a little town called Tunis. Mr. Master! You won't take him alive.
Listen, it's all right to drop this gun. He's letting us go.
Get out on the floor! I am not armed, Alex. Look at me.
Listen!